All right. Last week of this phase, we got 2x6 here, followed by 2x3. It's gonna do 300 and 340. Woke up this morning, 235.4. And so, after a crazy week, I would say crazy week of through the 2 challenges between the pizza and a cookie and a dessert, followed by Friendsgiving, followed by Thanksgiving. And on top of it, with the increase of calories too, my weight has only gained about a pound through the whole fiasco. And I would say like my body composition has improved increasing calories. That's just me personally just looking at it. Like, that's crazy. And I kind of recalculated before I was doing my 3665, and then I kind of had to play around with it because I decided not to go COD anymore. And the reason is kind of cost and time consuming purposes. Because like I had to at least go through like maybe 8 pounds of COD, and that can get a little pricey, right? So the substitution I'm making is with egg whites. So egg whites, especially when I stop at Costco, you can get a whole box for 6 cartons for $10.50, and that'll last me an entire week. I suppose maybe paying $60 for that amount of COD, getting the cost benefit ratio. I would prefer that over any time. That was a good sense right there. On to 2x3. So with me doing egg whites now, I'm doing about, now you might think it's very absurd. I'm doing 300 grams of egg whites. And you're probably also questioning is like, how's that saving you more time? Well, like, the time wise, like that would take about like another 5-10 minutes to go on my way to cook it. 100%. But I'm in a position to do so. So I got no worries about that. And on top, I'm not just having egg whites alone. I'm having 2 chicken sausage with that as well. I never really had chicken sausage before in my life, so I decided to give it a go. And I'll say, it's actually treating me well, believe it or not. So, I like saying those chicken sausages, especially again if you shop at Costco, I get in bulk, so it'll last me about 2 or 3 weeks. So I only do 2 lengths. So again, like, it only take me about another 5-10 minutes a day to prepare that meal. But like you said, like, cost benefit ratio, I'll take the L right now because I'm in a position to do so. All right, first set of 3 here. So with me switching up just a tad, and the extra 8 calories just came from the sausage. And honestly, it's like, so do me justice. I've been doing it for about 3 days now, and I got no complaints so far. So we'll see how it goes. But again, I'm just trying different ways to keep the amount of carbs I want. Keep, like, when I maintain, I got no more than 75 grams. Because again, fats don't really respond well with my body as opposed to carbs. So trying to find ways to keep it under so I can keep the carbs high. And then protein, I'm keeping about 240, 245. I guess there's really no need for me to go above a protein intake, especially when I'm just trying to maintain and just put a size right now. So that's like the game plan I'm doing right now. That's kind of switch up I did. And like I said, like, especially wise too, like, I'm finding ways more convenient, simple, and, you know, cost effective wise too, they say. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me have a full day of eating. I'll show you exactly what I eat to maintain this weight right now. All right, y'all. That's it for squats. We're going to set this up for RDLs. All right, on RDLs, 3x5 here, and then 3x1. So when it comes to like your nutrition plan, your diet, and whatever goal you're trying to do, right? Whether it's losing weight, building muscle, maintaining the weight, you know, from what I tell you and from what I do is, you know, I keep it simple as possible. I don't do big switches, right? Like, how did I know egg whites was going to be the same as cod? Well, because egg whites has no fat. It's just purely protein. Same thing with cod. Cod only has 1 gram of fat. So I'm only losing 1 gram of fat when I don't do the cod. So I just had to figure out how much egg whites I kind of needed to roughly give me about, you know, I'll just say about 30 grams of protein, right? So I knew 140 grams, as I used to do before, was about 15 grams, right? So if I did about 280, then 30, so I do 300, as that is about 32 and things like that, right? So I was, that's how I play. You know, you kind of look at this as like a math and numbers game, right? Are you looking at all these like I like a problem solving equation type style? And we're not talking fucking calculus, trigonometry, all that bullshit. We're talking simple, basic math here. Everybody's feeling different today. Kind of not that good way too, but keep pushing me. But yeah, it's just plug and play. That's what it really comes down to, is just plug and play. Plug and play with the amount of calories you need, the amount of protein, carbs, fats you need. Figure out, plug and play with your foods. You know what foods you like, what foods respond well to your body. And it's plug and play, like, when can you get your workouts in? When can you get your steps in? How you know you're gonna get at least have your body weight in ounces of water, add salt with it, getting a sleep, getting that recovery, right? So plug and play. One pipe. Oh my god. So whether I do this with myself or with my clients, I do the same thing. I plug and play. You know, figure out what can be the most, one, cost-effective benefit ratio. Two, something to enjoy, something that you can stick to it long term, sustainability. And three, making sure that it's just consistent. That's all it just comes down to. It's building that confidence. So you wake up every morning. Now you got a plan in place. You know that plan is working. You believe in yourself. Nothing can stop you after that. You fucking wake up, energized, feel confident, because you know this plan is the one for you, and you know you're gonna achieve those desired results, whatever that may be, and you're gonna achieve it. It might take you, a little bit longer. It might take you some time, but you'll get yourself there. I got 3 sets of one here. I haven't done one in a while, so let's do this 340. I'm probably gonna do I'm gonna do 475 here. Like, honestly, your nutrition doesn't have to be complicated, right? I mean, you gotta also think the bigger picture, right? Were you making complicated when you get out of shape? The fuck no, you weren't. So why you gotta put that much more stress and that much more pressure on yourself to get what you get to where you want to be, as opposed when whatever case in life happened that you fell off, like you didn't put pressure on yourself, you didn't, make it complicated. It just slowly happened over time, and that's the same concept you gotta have, that mentality when you try and lose weight, and when you try and build a confidence, when you try and walk in that room, everybody's staring at you. That's the same mentality you gotta go get in that position. And it's because you have that same mentality opposite when you get yourself out of position. So now you have to go in that position. All right, here we go. Just one. Because nothing blows my mind even more when you guys try and look for the quick fixes, when you guys look for the shortcuts, when you guys try and look for the easiest way out to get you to where you want to be. As opposed, you weren't doing the same shit when you're trying to get yourself out of shape. You're rushing to find a short-term fix to get you out of shape. You're rushing for a quick fix scheme of a drug, food, substance to get you out of shape. And you're being fucking inconsistent at the end of it all. So don't come and talk and say there's a quick way to get yourself in shape when you know for sure that it fucking took you X amount of time to get you out of shape. It's going to take you the same amount of time to get yourself in shape, even more, because now you have to retrain the whole program. You have to retrain the whole system, your body, your mindset, your beliefs. So, yeah, you might see other people. You might even look at me and say, oh, that's easy said and done. 100%. But I've been in the trenches for 4 fucking years now. I'm telling you, 4 years. This ain't no 3 months. This ain't no month. This is no 6 months. It's 4 fucking years. So when you try and get yourself ready, when you try and get yourself in that position to have that confidence, you gotta understand it's gonna take some fucking work to get there. Now, once you do the work, now you can find ways to make it more simple. So again, it's not complex, simple, and stress-free. That shit got me fired up. I ain't gonna lie. That 5 more pounds is. And like, you gotta understand, it's like everybody's lifestyle, everybody's goals, and everybody's situation is gonna be different. You've been following me, tuning in for the past month now. Yeah, I work out 5 days a week. Yeah, I only have once, maybe if, and that's big if, twice a week fun foods. It's like at the end of it all, again, I know what foods fuel my body. I know what food sits well with me to, again, present this look and present this physique that I'm trying to build. Now, I'm not saying you have to go as hardcore as me. Again, I'm just built different. But you got to find ways to tune into your own lifestyle, to your own goals, and things like that. So it's like, don't compare yourself to other people. But that's the deep joy. As you compare yourself when you walk in the gym or when you see other people doing the things that you wish you could do, don't, because you're comparing your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 6, 7, 10. So be mindful and understand that it's just you versus you, and you're getting 1% better each day, each week, each month, each year. All right, last set here. Yeah. That's smooth right there. All right, sit this down. Get ready for the next exercise. All right. All right. All right. We kind of switched up the third exercise. Normally we do a dumbbell rear foot elevated split squat. Unfortunately, my low back on the left side, right above my glute, has been giving me some, I won't say some issues, but it's been every time I lunge on that side of my left leg, I feel it every time. So I've done this before. It felt no pressure on it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to get my left low back a break and less trigger on it. Because like it's weird because it doesn't bother me when I just did squats and RDLs. But when I just do any type of lunge variation, it's been giving me some issues. And again, it's nothing where it takes me like a mission. But again, it's like going through the journey. Your body's gonna give you a big fuck you sometimes. So you just have to accommodate, improvise, and modify your workouts according to how your body's feeling. Again, like nothing else bothered me. It's the only lunge variation. So in the meantime, so I can get my left lower back 100% and lunge variation doesn't bother me, then I'll get back into it. But for now, I'm just gonna find different single leg variations. It's gonna be kind of similar in a way. So again, just take the focus off the area and let the area recover a little bit faster. I've got the mitts too. We got 3 sets of 12 here. Each leg. But yeah, like, I mean, if you ever feel something that's off or something that's doesn't feel right, I mean, again, don't just give up or don't just end the session early because this feel now again to the extreme of that discomfort level. But at the end, like again, the only time I felt it was when I lunge. So I was like, cool. One modified version of a lunge can still kind of get the same effect, just different variation. And the only other way for that, especially for the rear foot elevated split squat, because that works both the glute and the quad. The only thing that can come close to it that I don't feel it, again, on my low back on the left side, comes close to a single leg press. So, and then if we're going to go do leg day 2, depending on how it feels, and we got walking lunges, I may substitute that for a leg extension. Again, based on how I feel, but that's how my thought process goes, and that's how I kind of combine the two in a sense, based off that. Maybe not like a leg extension too. I might do like a bench step up, something close to it. Now, again, I don't know how a bench step up will feel on that left side, but again, it's worth attempt to do it, and there's no discomfort, and it's not a tool in my arsenal I can utilize to accommodate, whatever that exercise I was supposed to do. Yeah, that was good. All right, shoot this down. High squat for legs. Last leg exercise. For rows before pump. All right, 3 by 12 here. Last one of legs here. You need this? Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Sure, I can definitely take it off. You should. I appreciate it. So you come in here, just kind of figure out what's open and you just go for it, or how do you go when you come in here? Okay, I got you. Sure. Hey, I got you. Ah, I know what you mean. It's crazy. Yeah, right. Right. Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes that is like you can't control it. That's what they like to do. Is just they're hard to hit into it. So it all depends on how they want to view it. I guess get the most out of it too. So, but I'm with you on that 100%. Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. Yeah, no, he does. I think he works with Big John too. With Big John, I think he trains with her. So, yeah. What's the feeling right there? Oh, I tell you what, my legs have definitely grown since I've done like squats, and like I figure I weigh the hack squats more correctly. My quads have grown past like 2 months more than I've done before. I can feel the difference in deepening the striation. I teardrop. That's huge. All right, right side here. Huh? Yeah. All right, that's it for legs. Got some ab roll-ups. That's it. We got 15 of these, 3 rounds. I'm gonna adjust this real quick. That shit was banging me in the eye. I can't keep kneeling in position, so. My legs are torch. So this pump's gonna be real. But before I said I really don't do abs. Maybe once in a blue moon I do. And if I do abs, it's gonna be more like this. Ab crunch on a cable, hanging leg raises, farmer's carry, loaded carry, hanging foreign carries, some anti-rotation. That's about it. But you're not gonna see me do anything else really. I mean, you really want to see the abs too. And most of this comes from the kitchen. So all I'm saying is don't get used to it when you see me do like an ab workout. Because like I said, it's very rare I need to, or that needs to be part of my program. You do everything else, especially compounds, making sure everything's intact and engaged. I mean, your core is getting worked out itself. Involuntary. You can always strengthen it. What you really want to develop, make them show. Nutrition's where it's at. But more of the story, just plug and play. And plug and play with your numbers, your macros, your foods, your training, the exercises, your lifestyle. Just plug and play, baby. That's all it is. And then once you find that plug that works, then keep that plugged in as long as you can. And if you do need to tweak it here and there, or you change the cord or something like that, do so. But I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it, right? So all right, last set here. All right, y'all. That's it for abs. I'm gonna get myself up for the pump. Review. All right. See the deal. See, starting to get the striations. Look at that. Veins, vasculature coming out. Like, look at that. Striations going on here. It's kind of hard to pump right now, that fucking pump. But so we just gotta keep working on the hamstrings. But we're getting that sweep. Yeah, like I said. Like I said, the cut was nice. The maintenance is going well. It's 235.34. So moving on. It's all natty, baby. It's all natural. So, and I'm gonna keep showing you guys. I'm gonna keep showing you that you can achieve this physique by doing natural. You don't need hop on gear. I guess everybody's choice. You don't necessarily have to do so, but it's my round. It's my proof of showing you can chain this physique doing naturally. So that was it for legs. Tomorrow we got chest and tries. I'll catch you then.